This video podcast is brought to you by Terragrin Fine Bamboo Flooring, Panels, and Veneer. Visit terragrin.com for more information.
So Josh, you host a radio show on green lifestyle. You run a store on green home goods. You just wrote a book called The Lazy Environmentalist. You don't seem like a very lazy guy to me, but how does a lazy environmentalist furnish his home?
With a lot of help from designers who are making great product. And that's really the idea, that anyone can today look for products that are going to be better for the environment, that are also really well designed, very stylish, and bring those two things together: design aesthetic, eco-friendly materials, so that we can all make better decisions for the environment and still live really well.
So give me some examples and tell me briefly what materials these things are made out of.
Sure. We work with a local designer called Brave Space Design. It's actually a team of 3 designers, and they're working a lot with bamboo. Now, bamboo is a rapidly renewable, fast-growing grass. It can be a great alternative to wood. And just about anything that you can make wood with for furniture, you can actually use bamboo, and it has a beautiful aesthetic. So they're making something called the bamboo slide, which is an island table, and of course made out of bamboo, but it's extremely functional. So that's why customers are drawn to it. You have different things that will slide out. You can get more cutting surfaces. You can store wine in it, you can store your utensils, and then it all slides back together in a very compact form and can fit most people's apartments and most people's kitchens.
So you mentioned bamboo, which is clearly very versatile: furniture, clothes. What about flooring?
Sure, you can use bamboo for flooring as well. You just want to make sure that you're working with companies that are really very credible, and you know that they're actually harvesting the bamboo in a very responsible way. Because a lot of it comes from China today, and you want to make sure that when you're doing the eco-friendly thing, you really are buying an eco-friendly product.
Mm-hmm. A lot of really beautiful green furniture pieces use a material called kiri board. Can you tell me some examples of pieces that use that?
Sure. And this speaks to something that's really exciting about green furniture today, is the innovation in materials. So as you mentioned, kiri board. Now, kiri comes from sorghum plants. After they're harvested, say for molasses, you have the plant, which would normally just be thrown away or burned, tossed in a landfill. Now you can actually press it together and make a really rich, beautiful board out of it. So we work with a designer his name's Michael Iannone, and he makes something called the signature console. Now this is one of our most popular pieces, and what it is, it's kiri board on the front, and it comes in a really beautiful design. And it's something that's just very compelling and attractive for customers. They just really like the aesthetic behind it, and they like the eco-friendly story too.
Because it's ultimately diverting a waste product.
Exactly. It's a byproduct. It would otherwise be thrown away, and now designers and innovators, entrepreneurs are finding useful uses for these materials. So it's a great way to think about reusing materials and limiting the amount of natural resources that we have to rely upon. Another of my favorite pieces is by the designer John Wiggers. Now, he works with Forest Stewardship Council certified wood. This is the FSC. So when you look for the FSC label, you know that the wood has come from a responsible source. And he's also a master craftsman, so he's making pieces that just have stunning detail, beautifully carved legs, for example. And again, it's this idea that we can have beautiful design, and as long as the materials come from a responsible source, it's really the best of both worlds.
I'm totally with you. I think that designing aesthetically pleasing products is the way to help people accept ecologically sensitive design, and you're proving that we can be friendly on the earth and still be lazy. It's great.
And we're getting there. We're going to make it that way for everybody. Just going to take some time.